you can learn a lot about life when you step on a wrestling mat. New Holmen head wrestling coach Justin Lancaster has accomplished a lot in the sport of wrestling. He certainly had his struggles in the sport too. From cutting too much weight, to losing in the state finals his senior year, to navigating coaching, it hasn't always been easy. But wrestling teaches you lessons that no other sport can.
I think life boils down to just confidence and appreciation to the experiences you get. Not everybody gets those experiences, so if we can keep life in perspective there and use sport instead of rewards and everything else is just nice little lessons, I think we're all better off. So I think wrestling helps that because it's a one-on-one battle out there.
In high school, Justin was a state runner-up for my alma mater, the Monroe Cheesemakers. I was 10 years old when he was making his run to the state finals. I remember watching his battles with Stoughton's Justin Blumenthal nearly every weekend. His preparation and presence in the wrestling room in high school also made a significant impact on his teammates, including 2004 Division I 119-pound state champion Corey Binger.
Going into high school, I'd say that's who I looked up to. You know, he was Monroe wrestling when I was going into high school. That's who I wanted to be like. I knew back in high school he was going to be a good coach. He just had a knack for teaching. Just always had a knack for teaching.
Here, Justin talks about the heartbreak he had after losing his state finals match his senior year.
Yeah, so going into that match, like I had a dream the night before that, I won. And I felt really confident. I felt good. My warm-up felt good. And then all of a sudden the match started and it just felt like it was done already. Like it was how fast it started and ended was just a blur. So I always tell people, like, underneath of this, it's broken dreams. It's like a death happened. And that's that emotion I felt after I lost. Like it was something I put as a high priority in my life and worked super hard for, and now it was gone and it didn't happen. So it got me to this point where, you get what you deserve sometimes. You've got to work and earn it. Doesn't matter how bad you want it. Trying to just put it back in a positive perspective, but at that moment, it was awful.
Justin spent the last 14 years coaching at Freedom High School. In 14 years, 11 at the helm, he coached 2 teams to state titles in 2015 and 2019, and was named Coach of the Year both of those years. He also coached 14 individual state finalists and 4 champions. He had a career varsity record of 132-41. He left an indelible mark on the Freedom wrestling community.
Amazing experience. I made mistakes, and these people stuck with me in Freedom and learned a lot, and they've had amazing conversations with them. So the memories that we've created here have been awesome. And I always say, just new coaches, you go through that roller coaster of trying to figure things out, and it's been a blast. I've loved every minute of it here, and the community is super supportive and amazing. So I'm really sad to leave those friendships and everything that's happened here, because I can't say anything bad about it. It was that awesome.
You don't often see head coaches go from one historic wrestling program to another. Teague Fenwick of the Wisconsin Wrestler podcast gives us insight into the impact that Justin's move will have on the Holmen wrestling program.
I think most importantly, he just has a great amount of respect for his program, his family, his community, just everyone around him, and he's earned that respect in return. You come into this Holmen head coaching job, which great position, but again, it's a very high standard that's set. And you think that Justin is one of, if not the best fits for the position. I think that speaks volumes of Justin Lancaster.
Sometimes in life you got to take risks, and maybe it was my time to take a risk and talk to our kids about, just life in general. What a great way to meet new people and to have different experiences, and maybe let them see our vulnerability of struggles we have. I'm afraid of not knowing anyone, starting over, learning a whole different process, and what if it doesn't go well? All of the same things our kids are struggling with. So I think that will add value to them later in life as well, when they go off to college or a different career or whatever to give them a little bit of confidence. We've already done it. Hey everybody, my name is Justin Lancaster, new head wrestling coach at Holmen High School, and this is my Wisco Legacy. This episode of Wisco Legacy premieres Tuesday, August 23rd on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more. Just search for Wisco Legacy. If you're a wrestling fan, check out my conversations with Chris Bono, John Reeder, Shane Sparks, and Cody Imbus.